Okay, so good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the session. Yep. So in today's class, we are going to see some topics actually. First of all, I go with the pending topics. So then later I can go with the HCP, which is the additional topic. So the pending topic is nothing but JFrog, which is very small one, similar to your Nexus. Which one? Nexus. The only thing that I want to tell for all of you is if you learn Nexus or if you learn JFrog, both will be same. Okay. Any one is enough. But second thing, I just want to share like how it is going to work with you. Let me go and create a server here. JFrog is an artifactory tool. You know what is the purpose of artifactory, right? To store the var files, right? So it can be like not only var, it can be jar, it can be here, like anything is fine. It doesn't need to have only var file, okay? And what about SonarCube? Is SonarCube done for you? SonarCube done actually. No. SonarCube is different, man. I said SonarCube setup actually, if you remember. Okay, don't worry. I'll cover it one more time. Uh, is it? Okay. I'm taking T2 medium here. Why? Because the SonarCube required T2 medium. So I'm taking T2 medium itself. 30 GB. Oh, okay. Sorry. For Ansible, huh? Hmm. Infrastructure. Good, good. Uh, you can do a lot of modifications actually, like, and you can see the JFrog here. And I'm copying the small script. It will do me the JFrog deployment. Sudo hyphen I vam jfrog.sh. Just like Nexus, same like JFrog. You can also use S3 buckets. I think you know how to store the things on S3. I shown you CLI command. I shown you manual way also. Okay, but you can do it from pipeline also. From pipeline, if you click on build now, artifact will go and store on S3. That is also possible. It's completely your choice. If you ask me, I stored on S3 in one company. In other company, we use Nexus there. So depends upon the organization. It will keep changing. In DevOps, one method is not fixed. If you do something wrong, that might be a new method. Mhm. It's taking some time. Don't worry. Hmm. Hmm. And I'll tell you one thing about Kubernetes also. K8 is GPT. Chat GPT. Similarly, Kubernetes will have a GPT, which will give you the instant solution for all your problems. I'll show you that one also. And basically, I'm trying to write at least one blog from upcoming weeks on Kubernetes, Terraform, and Docker. Let's see. If that is done, I'll share the blog links with you. At least any one topic from Docker or Kubernetes or Terraform. First of all, I'll start with Terraform. Why? Because I like Terraform mostly among all of them. And I'll share them to you. Yeah. So let me copy the public IP address and give the port number 8081. It will come after some time. Wait for it. Why it is not working? 8081. Think it's taking some time to activate. Need to wait. Let me do one thing. Let me set it up from Docker itself. JFrog image for Docker. Basically, if you don't know how to do it from directly scripts, you can use Helm charts, you can use Docker images. There are a lot of ways actually. But it need to come, but it is not coming this time. Status not found. Should not come like this. Array. Let me restart. Systemctl stop. Artifactory service. Check its status st at US. State is on like inactive. It's completely fine. Let me start it now. Yep. It is working now. Let me do one thing. Let me set it from the Docker hub itself. In Docker hub, we have the Docker images to set the JFrog. Let me go for Docker hub. No Docker hub, just go and type for JFrog. take this one in the overview. So these are the available tags actually. May copy. Now before that, you need to uninstall Docker. I mean, like this JFrog from here. Cat jfrog.sh yum remove artifactory. I'm installing the existing one and I'm trying to set up from the Docker image itself. No? That's the package name actually. Name of the package. Artifactory hyphen JSF hyphen OSS. JFrog Artifactory hyphen OSS. There's a default package name for the Artifactory. Okay. Yum install Docker now. The script will work for the previous class, but for now it's not working. Okay, I'll try to troubleshoot later why it is not working. Now create a container Docker run hyphen itd name container one. What is the image we pull? So and so image. But before that, you need to give the port number hyphen p 8081 8081 and give this one Docker ps. It's going to exist data. Docker logs container. Configuration file is missing. Same issue. Previously also, if you go to here, there is one thing issue. Are you seeing the configuration is like missing here? No search file directory. Here also it is missing. That is the reason why it is not working. Now, even if I try and try, need to work. I think JFrog is having some the new updates. It is a reason why it is not working. So basically, we need to have a file, but that the file is missing from all the ends actually. Let me go and try with some different images. Docker RM container one. I'll try with different image. Let's check this will work or not. Again, same issue. I think guys, it is an issue with the JFrog actually. It's not from our end. Okay. But I'll try to update this script actually. This script is correct, but it is having the newest release. That is the reason why it is not able to update. Or let me go to JFrog official documentation. JFrog installation in Amazon Linux. Sometimes issue will be not from our end. Okay. So that the time you need not to worry about anything. So I'm going to official documentation and here I'll check what is the issue. 8082. Wait. Hmm. Where is the OSS here? It completely changed the installation process. Basically, our script is correct only, but it is also like starting the service. But the worst part, it is not able to log in. It is why it is showing 808 to port number. It's taking a lot of time. No, it's not working. Let's just keep aside. I'll go with SonarQube first of all. Why? Because it's that we can do actually from official documentation, but it takes some time. Okay. First of all, that's what I'm telling. Even I can do it from here itself, but it is taking some time. Okay. Instead of that, I'll go and install SonarQube first of all. Let's go for SonarQube. You can go for sonar.sh. Guys, for SonarQube, the port number will be 9000 and the TT medium will be required. Simply copy the script here. So VM sonar.sh. Execute the script. Okay. So now automatically SonarQube will be downloading and the service will be running itself. Are you seeing the downloading here? So everything will be automated. So after downloading, the only thing that you need to do is you need to run one script to start the SonarQube service. Just like Tomcat, we use scripts to start and shut down. SonarQube is also going to have the script itself. Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you the way. Don't worry. Okay. I'll explain after setup. SonarQube is a basically code quality tool. That means, for example, let's say if developer write the code and you want to check how many errors, how many bugs are there in your code. In that case, you can use a concept called SonarQube. Okay. But it is the important tool from the developer perspective. as a DevOps, you need to know what is SonarQube and why we need to use. Why? Because if any kind of error we get, we are going to repeat. Sorry, we are going to intimate it to the developers itself. Again, it is also taking so much of late. I don't know why. You can check the bugs, issues, vulnerabilities, duplicate codes, and everything. You can check everything in the dashboard. If you want me to show the dashboard of SonarQube, I'll show it in a minute. I'll show some picture for you. Okay. Go and give SonarQube dashboard. Yes. Are you seeing the dashboard here? It is how exactly the dashboard will look like. Okay. You can see the bugs, issues, vulnerability, code smells, and everything. Okay. Everything you can able to see it. I'll show it you here. Wait. What is the port number of SonarQube? 9000. Okay. But before you go and try this one, please make sure that you need to run the script manually. sh inside opt folder, SonarQube. There is a folder called Linux. Sorry. Bin. There is a script called sonar.sh. I mean like startup.sh. Sonar.sh start. Correct only, right? Let me go and check. Do I have the file here or not? Oh, I need to give Linux. Wait. Bin in Linux. Sonar.sh start. So this is the only command I need to do manually. No file. Okay. LL not sh I need to give. So now SonarQube will be started. After it got start, so you rename. You name Raham. It's okay, fine. Just to go and go, give here. Port number will be 9000. Now you need to get the SonarQube login page. Are you getting it now? That's it. So now if you go and see, here we can integrate our code from the GitHub itself. Okay. So by default username will be admin. So password you can set as per your requirement. Yeah. Username will be admin. Password is also going to be same thing by default. But later then you can go and you can change it. Login. Old password admin. New password Raham123. Here also you need to give Raham123. So now if you go and see, currently this is the dashboard actually. You can check the bugs, issues, vulnerabilities, everything if you want. But the only thing is here, first of all, you need to add the project here. What you need to add? Add a project manually. Project name will be Netflix. I can say. Click on setup. Token name. Netflix, I can say. Continue. What is your build tool? Maven. Are you seeing this one? Running a SonarQube analysis Maven is straightforward. You just need to run the following commands in your project folder. Currently, go and get your project folder. GitHub, DevOps by Raham, Jenkins Java project. Take this code to your local. Like sudo yum install git-y. So basically we need to run it as non-root user. Just come out of it. It's completely fine. Yum install git-y. Oh wait, spelling wrong. And one more thing is SonarQube analysis got complex in these days. Why? Because previously directly straight away if I run the command, whatever I see there, so I'll get the output. But now this time it will be a bit complicated. Go to the project folder now. CD Jenkins Java project. Now here, whatever the code you are seeing here in the repository, here, copy the code, paste it here. Yum install, Maven also need to install. Yum install Java 1.8.0. Are you getting the analysis now? So it is going to perform a static analysis. Which analysis? At lastly, you will be getting one what we call one link. You need to copy as a link in the browser. What you got here now? Build got failure. There is a issue. Previously, the SonarQube repository, this SonarQube static code analysis will run directly. But now it is not going to run directly. Why? Because we need to have some dependency failure. Okay. If I go to here and if I see the issues in this page, click on refresh, go to project settings, or like go back to the SonarQube projects. Are you in the project here? In the configure analysis, here already we have the token, use existing token. Or generate a new token. ABCD. Continue. Maven. So already we run this one, but the reason why we are not able to get it due to the dependency failure. Previously, if I directly straightforward run this one, I will get the errors, bugs, and vulnerabilities. But in the latest version of SonarQube, it is not working. Why? Because here you can see file, these are missing actually. Are you getting the errors actually? Are you able to get this or not? So directly this method is not possible. So in that case, what you're going to do is, let me tell you, first error you are going to get from the plugin actually. There is a plugin called Sonar Source Scanner Maven Sonar Cube Mojo. Okay. Due to this one, we are not able to configure it properly. But if you go to official documentation, click on this one. Here it can show me how to build it one more time. What are the prerequisite here? Maven version. Correct or not, sir? And in the settings.xml, you need to edit this file actually, where exactly your setting.xml is. And for analyzing, run this command actually. Shift insert. And we need to get the token. Already we have the token, right? So the token just you do copy paste. I'm just showing you. Basically, this we don't do on real time, but I'm just showing you like this is the way how you can do it. Okay. Again, even though if you get error, like don't worry. Just I'm showing like how to configure and how to run. Okay. So this will be taken care by the developers who will take care of it. But as a DevOps engineer, you need to understand what is this and how it look like. Even though if you ask me, I never worked on SonarQube. The reason is SonarQube is the tool that which will be focusing on the development activities. Why? Because developers are the one who will write the code, correct or not, sir? So they will be checking the codes and vulnerabilities. Even in production also, we won't get the SonarQube stage itself. Why? Because we ask developers to do the code check, like code checks and code security before you give the code to us, like that. So now, if I go to here, if I come back this one, this is how the dashboard will look like if everything get configured. But now, due to the plugins missing, it is not configuring exactly. But if you want to configure, this is the how you can do. But if you want to integrate this to a pipeline, I'll give it what we call this one. I will give PPT for all of you. In that PPT, I have given everything, how to configure the SonarQube for the pipeline. Okay, even though it's not a part of the syllabus, but I'll provide it for you. But the only thing is SonarQube will be used to check the vulnerabilities. If you find any kind of bug, you are going to report to the developers. But the reason why it is failing is In the new version, some plugins are missing, just like our Jenkins. In Jenkins, I said you pipeline stage will come by default. But now, is it coming by default? No. Like that, due to the missing of plugin, this is going to be failed. But don't worry, I'm going to give you the step-by-step process for you how to configure the SonarQube to the Jenkins pipeline itself. Now, the major concept for today's class that I'm going to discuss you now with the HCP. Which one? HCP stands for HashiCorp Cloud Platform. It is not a part of your syllabus, but I'm just showing it for your real-time knowledge. HCP Terraform. First of all, you need to create an account for it. I'll be showing lively how to use it. Okay. If you can go and see, click on use HCP Terraform for free. Click on the first link. Now directly it is going to ask you to create an account. Okay. So tell me any of your username and email. Anirudh, email please. ani.taluri00@gmail.com. Password I'm setting Ani, like I'll tell you later. So click on create account. Anirudh is already taken. Anirudh, I'm taking 00. Okay. So you are going to land on a page like this. Now the only thing you want to do is please check your email once, Anirudh. You are going to get a verification link, whether that is you or not. Yep. Okay. So in his link, so he tried to log into HCP. So now it got created. So Anirudh, you can take it off. So it is a profile actually. It is a sessions and like where you are activating. Currently, I'm activating it on my desktop. Seeing the IP address here. And second one, I'm like using it on Chrome also. That means Anirudh is using here. Okay. If I click on revoke, he will lose his session actually. So click on password. If you want to change your password, you can change. But here I'm going to show you how to create the infra from the HCP. I'll be sign out and I'll be sign in again. So put Anirudh 00 and password 00. Hit enter. So once I relog into my system, I'll be seeing this one come to profile. Anirudh, I think give me your phone. Actually, you need to update some things. Actually, you need to give me your phone once. You need to click there. Accept link. Wait. Have you click on accept it there? You are clicking on the old link, Anirudh. I want you to click on new link. Yes. So now I'll be signing out and signing in again one more time. So profile, I will like click on drop down, click on sign out and click on sign in. Are you seeing it now? So I'll be getting page like this. So click on create an organization. Organization name can be, for example, if my organization is TCS, I'm going to click on create TCS. Taken up. So like Anirudh TCS, for example. This can be anything actually. It doesn't need to have like your like some ABC XYZ name. Click on create organization name. After creating the organization name, are you seeing version control flow? Okay. Now, what is the best part? If I click on version control flow, it is going to ask me where is your code located. That means, for example, I want to deploy my infrastructure. I already have the code here. For example, if I go to GitHub, DevOps Warehouse, Terraform 3D project. Okay. This is the project actually. So it is my code. So I'm going to copy it. I'm in the github.com. Now it is going to authenticate to my GitHub actually. Are you seeing DevOps Warehouse? I mean, previously I have authenticated actually. That is the reason I am coming it by default. But Anirudh, have you forked my repository? Anirudh, have you forked my repository? Okay. So like this, I'm going to create. Let me come back and show you one more time. Click on the workspace. Come back to the projects. Okay. So it is my default project actually. For the default project, I need to click on create workspace. For the workspace, what is the first one I need to check on? Version control system. For example, here, first of all, you need to check your GitHub connection. I mean, what are the GitHub you have logged into your account? You need to provide username and password that will be authenticated. Now, if I select GitHub in DevOps Warehouse, I'll be having the repository. Already I have the repository here. But I don't want this repository if I want some other name. So dummy Terraform project. Here is my code actually. If I go and show you in DevOps Warehouse, I have the dummy Terraform project. What I have here. So in this dummy Terraform project, I'm having main.tf. Are you seeing the code here now? Are you able to see it or not? Like that. Here, what I'm trying to do now is, here I'll be going and I'm clicking on create. The moment if you click on create, now it is going to ask me to configure the variables. What is asking to configure the no variables found. So click on continue to the workspace overview. I'll just go to the overview. In the next step, are you seeing configure variables? Click on configure variables. Guys, I need to add two variables. One is access key and second one is secret key. Why? Because without access key and secret key, how will I create the infrastructure? No, right? So give here access underscore key underscore ID. And one more thing, these are not Terraform variables, these are environment variables. Which variables? Basically, here if I give AWS configure, I'll be getting access key, secret key, and everything, right? The same thing I need to configure now. Okay. How to configure means inside .aws root. Okay, wait. I need to get these values. For example, if I configure some other thing else, like I'll get some values. Okay. So let me get these values. Credentials. Okay. So you need to give them access key ID and you need to give AWS secret access key. Okay. So I'm giving the values. So, sir, first of all, here, how will you get the access key and secret key? Will be getting from your IAM. So already couple of days ago from IAM, I have downloaded the access key and secret key. Correct or not, sir? The download section. Here is the access key and secret key. I downloaded it. Okay. So I can do the same thing actually. So what I'll be doing is I'll be double click. I'll copy the access key from here and I'll be giving it. Okay. So next to click on sensitive. If you click on sensitive, nobody can able to read it. Click on add variable. Are you seeing the access key ID? But is sensitive or not, sir? And you need to go add one more variable. This Terraform variable or environment variable. In Terraform, if you want to define variables, give Terraform variable. Now, if you want to define an environment level, go for environment. Second thing I want to give is AWS secret access key. It is a key. It is a value. Okay. Give it here now. That's it. So after that, if you give again, click on sensitive and click on add variable. That's it. Now your variable is done. So once if your variable is done, now directly what you can go is, you can go to the overview. In the overview, is your configuration variables done now? Click on start planning. The moment if you click on start planning, Terraform will plan the infrastructure. Is it planning now? Now, where is it getting the code? It is getting code from the GitHub. Already I configured. Correct or not? See now. It is planning. If you want to see, you can see it is telling that error, no valid credentials found. Why? Because sir, already you configured the variables now, but still why it is not showing means we need to give capital letters. Which one? Capital. So click on edit environment variable. Wait, come back. Variables. Delete them. I can delete them. Just to go and give the variables. First of all, you need to give AWS access key ID. Just to give AWS access key ID. Already having it here. Copy it. Click on sensitive. And one more thing, make sure you don't have any spaces. It is for environment variable. Click on add variable. Second one is gonna be AWS secret access key. Same AWS secret access key. Again, I have the value here. And value is now sensitive. So click on add variable. Now after adding them, go for again overview in the project. Go here and click on run the plan. So how to do means directly in the runs itself, you can go and click on new run. What you can do? New run. Sir, you want plan only, or you want plan and run, or you want only empty apply. So I'm going for plan and run actually. What I'm going for plan and run. Now automatically it is going for planning. Are you seeing it is planning now? So in queue status, wait for it. If I can click here, I can see the details also. That means if you put the code will be taken from the GitHub and it is directly going to plan. And next after planning, are you seeing apply pending? Yes, it is going to tell one resource to create. How many resources? So if I click on confirm and apply, I am gonna give verified by RAM. Already we discussed in real time we provide manual approval. Here I am providing manual approval or not, sir? If I click on confirm plan, automatically the resource is going to create on the AWS account. Now see, it is going to create. If you want to see like what is happening behind the scenes, click on download raw file. If you click on download raw file, what will happen, you know? It is going to show me the logs. What happened? Are you seeing the AWS instance 3 is creating now? You can see it here lively. Guys, are you seeing this one now? If I click on this one, I'm able to see state file. Currently, where is your state file managing, in local or central? No, in central. In HashiCorp cloud platform, right? The state file is here. Now, if I go to my console, in my console, I can be able to see the file actual. I mean, like a EC2 instance, which I create from Terraform. I create this on la Northern Virginia region. Which region? Go to Northern Virginia. And what is the name of the server? N Virginia server. Which one? Instance type will be T2. Medium. Let me go and check that got created or not. If I go in, are you seeing Northern Virginia server, sir? It is on which status? Running. Instance type will be T2. And if you go to timestamp, when it got created, 6:51. What is the time now? Just now or not, sir? Now tell me one thing. Here are you installing Terraform anywhere? No. Are you maintaining state file anywhere? No. Everything is managing by Terraform cloud itself or not, sir? Yes. This is one of the best approach for to create infrastructure in the real time actually. Why? Because you don't need to install anything. You don't need to manage anything. Everything will be managed by Terraform itself. And the best part, it is completely free. Which one? No chargeable, it is free. And one more thing is you can lock the state file also. What you can do? The moment if I do lock state file, nobody can able to do any action. For example, let me go and tell you this one. Sir, again, what I'm doing is I'm trying to change some attribute. I'm trying to change the, instead of Northern Virginia server, I want to give Mumbai server. Which one? Mumbai. If I commit and if I do run, now Terraform need to again rerun this process, right? If I go to run and if I click on new run, plan and apply, click on start, it won't run anymore. Currently, you can see workspace is locked. This must be unlocked before Terraform can execute. That means if I create developing infrastructure and if I want my team not to disturb this infra anymore, can I lock it or not, sir? Same thing you can do from CLI also, but this is the best approach. So in real time, they will ask you, if you don't want to disturb infrastructure after creating, you can use workspace. But what are the other ways you can do? Locking the state file. Which one? Once if you lock state file, operations will not perform. You cannot plan, you cannot apply, you can destroy, nothing will perform. But if I click on manage lock and if I click on unlock, now I can go click on new run, click on start. Automatically, it is going to run or not, sir? Now see, it is going to run now. And one more thing, you can see who is triggering the infrastructure. Who is triggering the infra? Anirudh. Let me click on refresh. Discard this and start run. Click on this one. Yes, unlock the workspace. Now you can go and see. So workspace got unlocked now. Is it planning now? Remember, by default, it will plan the infrastructure. But if you want to execute, you need to provide manual approval. Which one? Without manual approval, it cannot go and run itself. Okay. Planning will be done automatically. But for apply, you need to provide manual approval. You can go and see. Are you seeing the differences now? It is going to tell that the name Northern Virginia is going to change as, but apply won't perform. If I want to apply, click on apply and write verify by Raham itself. That means if somebody see after that, okay, Raham is verified this one, so no need to worry about this one. Okay. So in our organization, we use this one actually. There is no need to manage everything in the local. Everything is on the cloud. Simply write the code, connect to the Terraform, HashiCorp cloud, click on plan and apply. That's it. Once my work is done, directly I'll go and do what I'll do. I'll be going and locking it. How to lock it, sir? So click on the states. Click on the state. First time it is triggered on UI. Who triggered this one? Anirudh. Second time also Anirudh triggered it. So if I want to see my state file, are you seeing this run here? Click on that one. That is gonna take to your state file. Let me show you. States. So this is the difference actually. You can see what are the differences that happened to this one. And coming to the states actually, if I go to here, so it is my state file. How can you get my state file? Click on state, click on triggered by UI. You can see the state file. And even though you can download to local, the moment if I click on lock, what will happen again? None of them can able to modify my infrastructure. Why? Because that state file has been locked. Again, if I try to run and if I click on new run, is it going to run now? No. Why? Because telling that workspace is on locked. It must be unlocked before Terraform can execute. So is it a better approach or not, sir? Online, is it a better approach to create the infra or not, guys? Yes. And one of the best thing, what do we have here? We have something called as policies, Sentinel policies. Which one? I mean, Sentinel policy is not a free one, it's a paid one. In HashiCorp cloud platform, we have free and we have paid. So paid will be having some features. For example, let me go and tell you. Policies are nothing, but let's take, I have 10 servers. How many servers? Out of those 10 servers, unfortunately, 9 servers are coming with a name. But for one server, I forgot to give the name. Terraform will not create that server. Is my logic clear? 10 servers I want to create. For 9 server, I have given the name. If for one server I haven't given the name, so Terraform will block it. Or let's take I have 10 servers. For these 10 servers, I need to give the port number 22. Why? Because without 22, can we able to communicate? No. 5 servers I have given 22, but size 5 servers doesn't have 22 port number. Again, Terraform will block it. You can write the conditions. What you can write? With the help of which concept here? Terraform? Sentinel policies. Which one? Sentinel policy is a framework which can write your own conditions to create the infrastructure. Or let's take you are creating 10 servers. All of them you want on Ubuntu AMI, but unfortunately for one server you got Amazon Linux AMI. Terraform will block it. That is what we can call as a Terraform Sentinel policy framework, but it is a paid one. Which one? Paid one. And sir, once if you create the infrastructure, if I want to delete them, go for deletion and destruction. So come to the last one here. There is something force delete from Terraform. Click on this one, type delete. Now automatically Terraform will remove the workspace as well as infrastructure also. Is the workspace gone now? Now if I go to here and if I try to click on refresh, see what will happen. What is the server now? Is it running or gone? It's running or gone, sir? Why it is running still? Why? Because again, if you come to settings, where it gone? Wait, not in general. Come back to workspace. You have the workspace deletion. Okay, let me go and try it with some other view. I'll show you this one. Click on create workspace. Now again, I'm trying to create a workspace. Version control system. It is a GitHub app. This is the repository. Click on create. Now again, I'll try to show you the resource creation. Of course, variables I have configured. So I'm not going to configure any variables here. Start the new plan. Plan and apply. Everything from UI only. No need to run any kind of command. Now it is going to plan and work now. See. So error, okay, credentials not found. I think credentials, okay, I need to configure it one more time. Okay, fine. Go for variables, add variable, environment. First of all, need to give AWS access key ID, right? One more thing, guys, these are relevant to workspace. If you remove the workspace, this is gonna be delete actually. So I forgot to tell you that point. And what I'm gonna give now here, sensitive, add variable. Next, AWS secret. That's it. So next to go for and run the plan, click on runs. So it is the new UI actually. Overview. So click on this one. Now what you gonna do, sir? You're gonna click on new run. And one more thing is you have additional plan settings also. For example, if you search here, if you want to replace any resource, you can replace also. But I'm not gonna enable the debugging mode. Just disable this one. Start. And the best part is you can go and you can verify the cost also. If you're creating an infra, how much of cost it is going to make. That is also you can go and verify. Is it running now? Previously, I removed the workspace only. After removing the workspace, still my resource is running or not, sir, here. But this time I'm going to show you how to remove the workspace and how to remove the infra also. Both I'm going to tell you. Okay. So click on confirm and apply. Type Raham, verified by Raham. Click on confirm and plan. Is run confirmed now? No, it is running. And the worst part is today I'm having a lot of cold actually. I thought of saying my favorite concept, but I felt sick too badly. Huh? Oh. So now you can go and check. It is completely running on the cloud level itself. So it is maintaining my cloud actually. So you can go and check. See, it's applying done. You got the EC2 instance. Are you seeing it now? You got some new server here. So click on refresh. Are you seeing second new server here? Both are run like Mumbai only. Of course, first one is Northern Virginia. This one first I created. Like I am gonna take it as Northern Virginia server. Sir, first time whenever if you delete the infrastructure, I mean reach workspace, infra is still there, but workspace is gone. But my question is like how exactly I can delete both infra and workspace means go to settings, go to destruction and deletion. Are you seeing the destroy infrastructure? First of all, I need to do this. Click on this one. What is the workspace name? Workspace name. Dummy Terraform. Okay. And do this one. Copy it and paste it. So now what is going to do? It is going to delete the resource first of all. So go ahead and check. Currently, how many servers are running now? Two. If I click on refresh, one will go away now. Still wait. Are you seeing minus symbol here? What is minus here? Minus means destroying. So it will come here to ask me to delete restore, delete the resource. So click on confirm and apply. You can add some comment. You can click on confirm apply. Automatically now the resource is going to delete. Now wait. So it is going for apply. Apply means like it is deleting also. Go ahead and click on refresh. In the background, it is going to remove now. Still wait. It's running. You can see it. One to destroy. Are you seeing it? One to destroy? Yes. It's taking some time to destroy. Wait for it. Yeah. This you need to learn. Don't worry. DevOps will have a lot of upcoming days. You need to upgrade actually. Don't worry about your future. DevOps is the safest feature, but I'll suggest you to upgrade yourself in upcoming days. Now you can see mostly it is deleted. Yeah. Are you seeing up like it got destroyed now? Now go and verify from console. It will be removed. Previously have two servers, but now how many? That means that they got removed or not, sir. So after deleting the resource, then go and destroy the workspace. So click on deletion and destruction. Go for delete the workspace. So if you click on this one, automatically the workspace is going to delete. So basically, in the concept of AWS, I mean like not AWS, in the concept of Terraform workspace, you need to delete the infra. Then only you can delete workspace. But even though here if I delete workspace, is my infra affecting here? No, like that. So version control system is nothing but how you add the repositories. For example, if I don't want to get the repository from DevOps Warehouse dummy Terraform, I can click on change source. If my source code is on some other repository, how I can configure? Click on version control flow. Click on change project. If I come here, wait. General settings, dummy Terraform, default, remote, local, agent, auto, wait. Come to different VCS. Connect to GitHub. In the GitHub, go for GitHub app or go for github.com custom. Here it is what the complete information. Now if I come here, am I seeing github.com here? So for GitHub, we'll be having the IDs. What do we have? And after that, we'll be having the tokens. If you give your github.com and your client ID and you can use token, so automatically you can connect to some different repositories itself. So it depends upon like your name, like which repository you want to configure. Okay. So like that you can change. For example, if my source code is on a Bitbucket, go for Bitbucket Cloud. And here, same Bitbucket Cloud, username, key, secret. Like that you can give and you can configure. So agents we don't require here. Now if I come to run tasks, so this if you can create a task actually, you can create what is the name of the task, endpoint URL, description and keys. All this it already be seen like Terraform Sentinel policy, right? That you can do. And you can the best option is cost optimization. But for this one, it is going to be the paid feature, but I'm updating it now. So click on update settings. Now in your runs, for example, if you go to Terraform runs here for general, I don't have any runs. Okay, let me go to workspaces. I'll go back to workspace. In this workspace, if I click on this one, now I want to create the infrastructure. What I want to do? So click on new run. But in the new run, in the drop down additional planning settings, I'll go and type cost. It's a paid feature actually. I need to change my version for it. That is the only thing. And one more thing is you can see the outputs, guys. Basically, if you want to have outputs, you can see the outputs actually. So like this, it is completely like depends upon like our configuration. Click on new run, triggered via UI, plan and destroy, refresh, state and everything. So you can see the state files here. It is a variable section. And if you go to more settings, these are the other settings like how to can change the version control, how to go for the policies, notification, how do you log the state files, everything like whatever you want to configure, you can configure everything here. And for more usage, you can also update the organization. You can also update the destruction and deletions, like everything. So coming to cost estimation, settings updated when possible display provision. Okay. May go for workspace. Default project. I just run this one. Click on new. I'll go for new project or like new workspace. Take a new. Again, I'll be taking this one. Terraform. Create. Or like I'll take it as Raham. I'll be taking it as Raham now. Create. But again, like here you need to configure the variables. I'll just go back to one page. The Raham. I'll be adding the environment variables here. Right. Again, I need to recopy them. First of all, give AWS access key ID and secret key ID. Click on sensitive. Add variable. Second one is gonna be secret key ID. Take it now and go for sensitive. Now click on add variable. After giving the variables, now go for runs. Here basically you don't have any run actual. Okay, click on start a new plan. Are you seeing cost estimation now? So basically, whenever if you run any infrastructure, by default Terraform will not show any kind of planning. But if you see HCP, it is going to tell how much of cost you are going to spend also. Error retrieving AWS credentials. We have given it correctly only, right? Wait, guys. Think we have some mistakes on the variables. AWS access key, read variables. Have I given keys wrongly? Give me a second. I think I have given it correctly, but it is there is something mistake I think so in the variable section. Save variable. Now I'll rerun this one. In the runs, click on new run. Yes, start. So it is planning now. After planning, I'll be getting the cost estimation also. Basically, this is the new cool feature of Terraform actually. Whenever if you're creating infra, you don't know how much of cost is going to happen. In that case, this cost estimation is gonna helpful for us. And we need to enable it. By default, it is not going to enable. We need to enable. You can see out of this one, how much of cost I'm going to pay for this infra? 34.52 only for this resource. So like this, you can also estimate the cost also. It is one of the coolest feature for the Terraform HCP. So with the help of HCP, you can create the Sentinel policy as per your conditions. You can estimate the cost and state files are going to maintain from the remote location actually. Everything, just all you need to have is GitHub source code. What you need to have? If you have GitHub source code, no need to install Terraform, no need to run commands, no need to maintain state file, no need to do anything. Just everything will be done by the HCP itself. It is GUI platform. So tell me which one is better, working with Terraform CLI or GUI? What can we tell, sir? We learned 9 days of Terraform, but it is a single class is enough for 9 days of Terraform, right? Online, how's the HCP for all of you guys? Can you please confirm me? Cool. Okay. He's testing for. Hmm. So basically, a lot of the organization don't know how to use GUI, but it is the best thing. You can put this on resume. Tell them we use HCP. There we put the code on GitHub. From the GitHub, we connect to the workspace. There you are running the Terraform plan, cost estimation, Terraform apply. And state file also we are going to maintain from Terraform cloud itself. Now you need to manage anything locally. I bet you if you explain it clearly, taking the code to deploying the infrastructure, you are going to select. I am telling you, out of 100 DevOps engineers, only one or two know about this one. Out of 100, I am telling. Out of how many? 100. Only one or two knows about HCP. Even though I'll bet you go to any training institute, nobody will tell HCP for you. I'll bet you on this. That's it. So that's it for today's session, guys. And I think I can't speak anymore as of now. So if you are having any doubts or any queries online, you can ask me. Or if you don't have any doubts, we can wrap it 10 minutes before. Why? Because it's becoming very stress for me actually. No. It's not about throat. It's about cold actually more. Basically, I used to wake up at 4:30 daily, but today I woke up at 12:30 afternoon due to this cold and everything. Sure, Srinivas. Tomorrow I'm going to upload the interview questions for all of you. Tomorrow is the last class for all of you. There I'm going to teach you like a career guidance, resume building, daily activities of DevOps near, and I'm going to give you interview questions, resume, and everything. Okay. So if you have any chance, tomorrow come to offline, everyone. Like I'll suggest. Sure, Funny. We'll meet you tomorrow. Okay. That's it. You can put this as a project also. But code I have taken small code. But in last class I have given the code, right? You can also use the same code actually itself. Okay. Okay then. So that's it for today. Let's meet on tomorrow session. Is the last session for all of you. Have a great day. Bye. Thank you.